हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू माय न्यू वीडियो। आज की इस वीडियो में हम बात करेंगे चेस के बेसिक रूल्स के बारे में और देखेंगे कौन सा पीस कैसे मूव करता है। एंड इफ़ यू वांट टू लर्न हाउ टू प्ले चेस देन दिस वीडियो इज़ वेरी बेनिफिशियल फॉर यू, सो स्टे विद अस टिल द एंड। Every square on the chessboard has its own identity, and we can name every square by the help of the notation given to each row and column. The names given to the columns are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. And the names given to the rows are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So as you can see here, the names assigned to the columns are from left to the right, and for rows it is from bottom to the top. For example, this square is denoted as C3 and the other one is denoted as E5. So I hope now you can name all the squares. तो दोस्तों, सबसे पहले हम बात करेंगे चेस के सबसे ट्रिकी और इम्पॉर्टेंट पीस पॉन के बारे में। पॉन अपनी स्टार्टिंग पोजीशन से इधर 1 स्क्वायर और 2 स्क्वायर आगे मूव कर सकता है, पर अगर पॉन ने एक बार अपनी स्टार्टिंग पोजीशन छोड़ दी देन इट कैन ओनली मूव 1 स्क्वायर एट अ टाइम, and pawn is the only piece that can't move backward, and there are 8 pawns on both the sides. Now we will see how does a pawn attack. Pawn can never attack the piece in front of him. It can only attack diagonally. Now you can see that this pawn and this knight are both attacked by this pawn, and it can attack diagonally and can take their squares just like this. Now we will see how does a bishop moves. Bishop can move diagonally in any direction, and there are two bishops on both the sides. One that covers all the dark squares and the other one that controls all the white squares. And bishop can attack diagonally and can capture any piece that lies in its path. Now we will see how does a knight moves. Knight can move in shape of L and can move in any direction, and it can attack any piece that lies on the end square of the L. Now let's see how. And there are two knights on both the sides. Now we will see how does a rook moves. Rook can move horizontally and vertically as many square as it wants and can attack any piece that comes in its way. Now let's see how. And there are two rooks on both the sides. Now we will see how does a queen move. Queen can move diagonally as well as in the shape of plus as many square as she wants and can capture any piece that lies on its path. It is the strongest piece on the chessboard. So now we will talk about the king. King is the most important piece of the game. I mean, that's obvious because without king there is no game. And king can move diagonally as well as in the shape of plus, but it can only move one square at a time. So now we will see the position of all the pieces on the board. As you can see here, all the pawns are in the front line protecting all the pieces on both the sides. And the rook is placed on the starting and the end square. Next to it is the knight, then bishop. The queen and the king are placed at the center, where the white queen is placed on the d1 square and the king is placed on the e1 square. So as you can see here, the same pieces are placed opposite to each other. So I hope now you can place the pieces on the board. So now let's start playing. So before we start playing, you should know that pieces can't jump over each other, although knight is an exception to this rule. What I mean is, this bishop can't move because both the pawns are blocking its way, and the same goes for both the rooks, queen and the king. So as we know that knight is an exception to this rule, so it can jump over the piece and can move to its next square. So my friends, now you have gathered all the basic knowledge of chess, so I hope you can play it with your friends and have fun. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.